Why, hello there. Welcome to uh, the network, Theory Thursday. Sorry about yesterday. We had to cut out because of the whole. I was mauled by my cat, sort of.
It was.
In a loving way. I tried to get up. I couldn't because I was pinned down. So today we are going to talk about marketing, social media, and some new developments that have been going on in social media. Particularly, we're going to start with something I'm completely unfamiliar with. So maybe there'll be like some, I don't know, like 8-year-old kid who would be able to help me out with this. TikTok, and then we're going to talk about something new that is going on Instagram and how these social media sites, applications, administrations, whatever you want, however you want to call it, how they react to adding new things to their site, meaning they're adding new things to their site, and how they react to visibility in regard to that, because it becomes a very important thing. I had a small experience yesterday. I was watching Jaco Pastorius videos from his VHS video. All right. And I did I was going to do like a live, not a live, a post, a video post on Instagram. You know, what do I do when, what am I doing for fun? And that's it. I watch amazing bass players play bass because I play bass too. That being said, well, I go and it gives me the option to make a reel instead of just a post. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll try. Well, as compared to my regular posts, my regular posts that go straight from like photo to Instagram or video to Instagram, I got about 400 times the distribution rate on my reel, and it turns out that that's because it's relatively new on Instagram. I know it's not really new. I know I've seen them before. It's been like months, and I'm really late on the ball, and I should really be better, but I'm not, and that's just something we're gonna have to deal with because I'm old. So, I'm going to pursue this to the fullest extent I can. Maybe I'll tonight when I do Bard and Broad, I'll get Donna to make a real clip of me playing bass. And we'll throw that up there and see how that works out, because I did promise a bunch of my followers that I would start playing more music on my Instagram, mainly because I had this new phone and all this new setup stuff and whatnot. So there's that. So that's one thing, Instagram and Reels. Now, I'm going to say this only out of knowledge that it exists. Same thing goes for TikTok. TikTok is getting like gigantic amounts of airtime on all social medias. They have ways to leak their application onto Twitter, onto Instagram, onto Facebook in the area of stories, as well as in the regular posts. And I have to say, I still don't have one, and I cringe at the fact that I'm going to have to actually get one at some point in time to remain competitive in the marketing game. Kids. So any of you guys that are out there that are into dealing with market issues, into dealing with marketing yourself, there's my advice. First, get on the newest thing and get on it early and get on it hard, because you will get the most distribution for your invested time. You don't necessarily need to have like fully polished video production. From what I understand and from what the numbers are telling me from other people, that the less polished the video is, the actual better it's received better. Basically, think of it this way, and I'm gonna go into my full crass mode. People love amateur porn. People love amateur sex tapes. Don't believe me? Ask Pornhub; they'll tell you all about it. The fact is, things that are not polished, things that are not fully polished, resonate better with your regular, average, everyday person. You sell polished videos to companies, to television stations, and things like that because they want polished. Someone's watching TV, they want to see a polished episode of their favorite show. When they're on Instagram or they're on YouTube or they're on, well, maybe not so much YouTube. YouTube is turning a little bit more like television, but Instagram, TikTok, Facebook Live, any of these live application things, they want to see raw video. They want to see mistakes. They want to see, oops, they don't care. The quality of the video is not as important as the content of the video. So as long as it's visible, as long as it's audible, the focus on whether or not it's fully produced or not shouldn't really be a factor for TikTok, for Instagram, and for like Facebook Live. You're probably still going to want to put that polish on your YouTube videos, mainly because of the fact that YouTube viewers are more like television watchers than anything else. So yeah, that was a whole mouthful really fast.
I know.
I probably could have like spaced that out. I probably could have breathed between a few of those words. So I just have to sit here and watch me drink coffee. That's really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next week, I have this really awesome opportunity to play a beta for Guild Wars 2 for the next expansion, and I'm going to do that, whether or not anyone likes it or not. I will attempt to maintain my schedule as best I can, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to start taking some weeks off here and there, mainly to participate in these betas, because I want to test the new shit. And though I'm really like a super weekend casual warrior, like casual compared to the weekend warrior player in MMOs nowadays, because I have so much going on, I still want to take part in the beta. I still want to check out the new things, all the new bells and whistles, and see what's coming up in this game. Because I own the game, and these new changes are going to be exciting and cool stuff.
Yeah, there are things about it that I am stoked for.
She's stoked. And
I can't even watch.
And she can't even watch me play.
They talked about a turtle. I'm all for it. I think I'm more excited about the turtle than Harry is.
I doubt that, because now I can put people on my turtle.
It is awesome. I'm kind of jelly. I jam. I mean, I wish I could play it. It looks really interesting. And you can fish.
Yeah, they're bringing fishing into the game, which is going to be nice. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy catching all of the fish. And there's just like some other things that are coming in the game. And if anyone has ever played Guild Wars 2, I doubt there's anybody who's watching this who has. But it's the continuation of the first game, Guild Wars, like 500 years later, and there was a big chunk of that game missing in the new game because, well, they just never expanded into the area, and they said they weren't going to do expansions after the last one, which opened the the second area. Like there was the main area, and then they opened up the second area, and they said we're done doing expansion for this game. And then they decided, no, we're gonna finish the map. So hooray for me! I get to experience the last part of this this world, and this will probably end up being like the last expansion that they do, because there's nowhere else left in the world after that. On the front of Comfortable Lies, I did drop the last video, The Ease of Atrocity. I highly recommend you watch it if you really want to know my position on this whole thing. I did also drop a literary post on ILMT about formulating a practice schedule that works for you. And I hate to break it to you, but this is sort of like it works across all things. If you are practicing any form of art that you have to practice, be it music, art, dancing, what have you, these practice principles in order to develop your own practice schedule would really benefit you. Even woodworking thing, anything that you need to practice before you can consider yourself proficient at. So yeah, you can go and check that out. I don't know. Anybody got anything? Vinny, I know you're out there.
The cat was going crazy over a little lizard that occupies the balcony.
The balcony lizard.
A little cute thing. He wants to kill.
If anybody is interested in the podcast I was listening this morning that talks about social media and music marketing, which can easily be translated to any other type of marketing. This is where I picked up that tidbit about TikTok. And though I experienced the thing with Reels, they actually even talked about that as well. I'm going to drop that in the chat, and I will post it up here on the screen for everyone to see. It's on SoundCloud, iTunes, some other voice apps that you can get podcasts onto. They tried to get as wide a distribution on this podcast as possible. It's basically like a revamping or rebranding of Scott's old bass podcast. It's him and Ian Martin Allison talking about old stuff bass. This one's particularly about social media and the music industry, but they're bassists, and bass is part of music, whether you like it or not. You got anything?
No. Just doing my projects. I did finally get around to getting the LMMS,
You got it finally up on your
finally on the new system. It's one of the first things I install.
I mean, I have it on this one.
Yeah, I know you do. I don't use yours. I use mine. But yeah.
Who are these three people?
Really
you, Vinny, and somebody else.
Mystery visitor.
I mean, I know Jay was here earlier. I don't know if he's back or if he's still here. Because he doesn't say anything. No one says anything.
They're shy.
Yeah, they're shy. Are you shy?
Vinny.
Are you shy? Anyhow, so yeah, there's that. Your 15 minutes of really quick, I said it way too fast theory. Let me just recap all of that for you. Social media platforms, when they launch a new facet to their programming, such as Facebook Stories, such as Instagram Reels, and TikTok just being a new-ish platform to begin with. They tend to hyper focus everyone's attention on the new feature. So you get wider distribution of your marketing. If you're doing your marketing by hand, you get a wider distribution utilizing newer products on these social media platforms. So if you are advertising on Instagram, you need to start making reels like a month ago. I started now, and I just put up something bullshit, and it was like it went off the fucking chain. So I can't stress this enough. Keep abreast of what's new on your social media platforms that you're using for your business, and take advantage of it. Leverage it hard. My stories get more reactions and more views than anything else that I post, and I post some fucking hilarious shit. I don't get it. There's a video of me beating the rain on a bike that has twice as many views as my most hilarious posts. I don't get it. But whatever. It is what it is. So just get in there, get working. It doesn't have to be professional. It doesn't have to be fully polished video. This is instant social media stuff. They are expecting it to be unpolished. They're expecting mistakes, maybe. They're expecting maybe someone trips and falls and busts their ass. Whatever. But get it out there, get your message out there, get it heard, and get as many random eyes on it as possible, because that's how you find new markets to exploit. So there you go. Also, if you want to see the podcast where Scott actually breaks down some of the analytics on the Reels and TikTok, it's right there. He also talks about, being old and having new technology and being complete shit at it, like, us old people are. Link's right there. If you want to help us with our endeavors, you can always give us a like. If you're watching via YouTube, give a sub. You could always follow our website over here, the network, mma.wordpress.com. You can find us at the Facebook.thenetworkmma for the Facebook page. And
visit the Sacred Agora.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. And visit the Sacred Agora and take a look at our new customizer, where you can custom make anything that you want to make. We are not only offering our prints, but we are also offering prints from stock images. If you look at the Clown World t-shirt, the clown skull with the jester's cap on it, that's from their stock images. And then our artwork is on the back. So, visit the Sacred Agora, buy our shit, check out the network on WordPress and on Facebook, and buy our shit. I think that's it. Mm-hmm. Say bye, Donna. It's my